Okay, let's see if we can get an unboxing going on. This is the package that they delivered the Vision Pro in. It doesn't look that dissimilar than a normal Apple Store bag. I picked up a Magic Keyboard. This is no different than most Magic Keyboards. I didn't bother getting one with a Touch ID or numpad. And here is the Vision Pro. Right here. Let's take a closer look at it. Oh, yes. This is the 512 model that they delivered that I placed an order on. Let's pop this open. There's one. Here's two. When I brought this to the when I went to pick this up at the Apple Store, they had to assemble it on site. I assume that they had to put the straps in with it. So here it is. The sock on the front, which I really like, and protective casing. Put that over here for just a second. I love this packaging. I think you guys want to see this, don't you? Well, I got very specific instructions on how to hold this. Let's see if we can do this gently. Basically, I was told to hold it by the nose bridge. Kind of hoping that this allows it to slide out, which it is. There we go, there we go. And there's the lenses. And this is a little sock that can just simply pull off. Oh. That's magnetically clasped, which is cool. There we go. And there's the Vision Pro. Glorious. This is the future. Okay, let's take a closer look. I do love the lenticular here. That's raised, etched. What have we got here? This feels like manuals. Feels like, okay, so here's the polishing cloth here. And I actually got to feel the polishing cloth while I was over at the store. Here's the light seal cushion. And here's the extra band. It's kind of cool. And here's what I was looking for. This is the external battery. All batteries for the Vision Pro are external, and I'm perfectly fine with that because they are replaceable. If this battery dies or they decide to release a new one, I will get it. I can replace it. This is a threaded USB-C to USB-C. Let's take a closer look at this. It looks almost identical. Maybe it feels a little thinner, but this looks almost identical to what the cable that you'd get with your iPad if you purchased like a 10th generation iPad or a recent generation iPad Pro. This cable looks pretty much identical to it. Let's put that over to the side. This is a 30-watt power brick. I ended up buying a spare one of these just in case. You know, it was useful to have spares. I was notified by the... Usually they just have like a peel place. I'm still... Oh, there it is. I was notified by the Apple Genius that usually, you know, you can basically get this whole thing up and running. I was notified you can pretty much get these things up and running with just the stock equipment. But in my case, it's always useful to have spares. I think this is a 1.5 meters. I don't think this is 2 meters, but that's a pretty long cable. And that works in conjunction with this cable here, which is the battery, which again is external. And there's only one model of battery that's currently sold. Let's see if we can pull this apart. And it snaps in magnetically. And there's a little twist for the lock. And this is the battery, and it's got some weight to it. It feels heavier than an iPhone, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually an etched Apple logo on this. I didn't feel that before. But yeah, that's an etched Apple logo. So the port is right here. That connects to this. And this is an indicator light. This is not a replaceable cable. This cable is integrated. But you can daisy chain this cable to the power and either charge it while you're connecting to the Vision Pro, or you can just simply, from what I was told by the Apple Store genius, this can be charged separately. All right, so there's two other components here that I want to draw everybody's attention to. This is the dual loop band. This is not what I demoed the unit with when I tried to use it earlier today. And this is, I'm just going to keep it in the packaging. They did measure it for a medium because when they scanned my head, this is what they recommended. If it doesn't fit for whatever reason, they said you can exchange it. Just bring it to the Apple Store. This is the light seal cushion. Okay. And this should just simply be the cleaning polishing cloth. This is typically like a microfiber cloth or something like that. And I touched it. And yeah, this is exactly what I touched at the Apple Store just for testing purposes. It is a pretty standard microfiber cloth, but I just noticed that it says Vision Pro on the inside. I don't know if you can pick that up. And here is some documentation. I got a full demo of the unit. Everything that's included. What's in the box? Oh, that's sweet. I'm surprised there was no sticker included.